I quite like these late night films. It's kind of cool. Takes the pressure off what I'm wearing. Might not be wearing anything. So, I've been all day trying to get out to make a post, but it gets dark quite early now, and it's going to get darker earlier and earlier, so I blow it sometimes. It's not like the summer anymore. I really wanted to say something about holding one's attention on something for long enough is what makes it happen. And the other aspect is obvious, right? That people that give up don't succeed in fulfilling their goals or dreams, of course. So this goes equally, we've talked about affirmations before. We're just in a very nice Zoom meeting this evening with people that have taken my course. And this issue of affirmations and today's thinking processes of immediacy and achieving or receiving something immediately. And it's really not like that. For my karate friends, of course, you already know that if you want to get good at something, it's a lifelong endeavour. If you want to change a mindset that's been there since you were a child, that's not going to change overnight. You know, we're talking about deep programming and continuous habits that have been going on for a few years. And with injuries, we talk about once you've had something for 2 months, it becomes chronic, and then it takes a long time to heal it. So with changing your mindset about things, or with working on affirmations, please bear in mind it's a process. It takes time. You don't get immediate gratification. And particularly with affirmations where we talk about the I am doing da-da-da, because it's not true right now. You're creating this vacuum which the universe wants to fill for you and for itself. There's this idea that the universe abhors a vacuum and it has to fill it. And in our own thinking processes, if there is a vacuum, we start looking for solutions to solve it. It's a very natural process that human beings do. It's a capacity that we have. So when you decide on an aim, don't give up on it. You have to stick with the process. Don't give up the faith that it's going to happen. But you can't just sit back and say your affirmation every day. There's a process. Okay? And listen up, all right? The first part of it is I am, which makes it present. And then whatever it is you're doing. For example, some of my friends already know, one of my affirmations is I am living in Crete on permanent holiday, living in total abundance. Okay. And you need with an affirmation to have this I am living this present. Whatever it is you're doing, and it needs to have a positive emotion on there, and try not to block it off. Often they say on the end, or something better than this, or more fulfilling, or whatever it happens to be. So the issue is when you have this I am there's this gap, there's this space, because it's not actually present and happening right now. So the brain gets this, so it starts looking for the opportunities to make it happen. The universe senses a gap, it starts to try and fulfill it or fill it for you. But the rule is this, and this is the real key issue. You need to start acting on spontaneous opportunities or situations or thoughts that come up. You need to act on them. And that could be asking. It could be asking, which can scare us a little bit. And so this requires you to be brave at the same time. Asking difficult questions, being honest, stepping up and owning it. I want this. I wonder if I ask so-and-so if it might just happen. Now the thing is this, most people don't want to receive a no, but what's the difference? You didn't have it anyway. So if they say no, you still don't have it. Nothing to lose. Do you see what I mean? So remember this. Okay, please, please, please. Keep up the faith. Hold the idea for long enough. All right? Keep it in your mind. Write that stuff down. Get into the details of it. Act on spontaneous opportunities or thoughts. Ask questions. Ask for things. Get out there and go for it. And if it's a really big goal, something very specific, the next stage is literally to write a series of action steps that you are going to do to get that done. And some people that are involved in really big projects write themselves 5 action steps a day that are going to take them towards fulfilling that goal. And every day they do those action steps. So it could be a small thing in terms of an affirmation. So, I can't think about the how because this is so impossible. If it's more business or I want to fulfill very simply my next grading, there are measurable action steps, no problem. You can do 5 of those every day. And then you start taking it back, you start getting empowered and you start learning how to actually become involved in creating your dreams or making your goals happen. So that's me signing out for today. It's gone in out of the dark, sorry about that. But I think the content, if you bat on and you do this, things start changing for you. I know we're in tough times, but let's start creating the sort of world that we want to live in, all right? We can do this. Have a great weekend, everybody. Good night.